Hello, welcome to SAROJINI Smart Learning. This is Murari. So, for the last few episodes, you are watching my videos on YouTube, and thank you one and all for sharing to all of your friends and relatives. Because as my subscribers are increasing, I came to know about this one, and thank you for your comments also in the comment box. And hope whatever the requirement topics or subjects you want, so you can just text me. So I will try to do it. So for the last 4-5 months, we are doing with regular math, Vedic maths and other things. So among those, so I am concentrating specially on the kids. Kids in the sense like 3rd, 4th and 5th students who are struggling with mathematics with their calculations. And they are getting a lot of confusion whether I should do addition or subtraction or multiplication or division, like that. So among those topics, here one topic is called unitary method. In the last episode also, I have discussed about unitary method. So part 1. Now in the unitary method part 2. Now, so this is unitary method is the topic name. So here in the last episode, I have discussed when more things were given, how to find out for 1. So one in the sense that is unit. 1 is for unit. Suppose now what we are going to find out is, suppose if we give the value for 1, so how to find out for more. So that is the concept. Okay. So definitely you will enjoy this topic. So I'll start right now, right? Yeah. Here, finding the value of many when the value of 1 is given. So this is the topic. So in the last episode, finding the value of 1 when the value of many is given. So that is the division concept, we did it. Now, here finding the value of many when the value of 1 is given. That means suppose, I take an example. Suppose the cost of one book. The cost of one book is 15 rupees. The cost of one book is 15 rupees. So, how we are going to find the cost of 12 books? How many? Now here, the difference between the last episode and this episode is, when more number of things were given, we are finding for 1. That means we decreased. So the value also decreased. Decrease means division into. Here, one book is increased to 12 books. One book is increased to 12 books. That means the 15 is also definitely, rupees 15 also will increase, because number of books were increasing. So whenever you come across to increase an article or a good or a item, we have to multiply it. How to multiply? 15 rupees is multiplied with 12 books. So 15 rupees is multiplied with 12. So now just do the multiplication. 15 into 12. So 2 5s are 10. 2 1s are 2 plus 1 3. You use 5 1s are 5. 1 1s, that is 180. So you are getting rupees 180. Okay. So this is the way you are going to do when 1 is given, to find out for more number of things. Okay. So we'll do some more examples on this one. And before that, here I did a multiplication. 15 into 12. So this type of multiplication can be done in other ways also. I can show you now. See, whenever you get a less time, so 15 is multiplied by 12. Why don't you divide 12 as 10 plus 2? 10 plus is 12. So 15 into 10 is 150 plus 15 into 2 is 30. Is nothing but 180. You can also do like this. Splitting the second number 12 as 10 and 2. So just multiply with 1. Or there is one more process. 15 into 12 is there. So how you are going to split 15? 10 plus 5. Okay. So now 12 is multiplied by 10 is 120. And 12 is multiplied by 5, that is 60. Which is equal to 180. In any way. So whenever you come across this type of multiplications, you try to do as early as possible. That means to shortcut the time, because time is more important from your school leveling, because once if you go to higher levels and for any other competitive exams or entrance exam, so there they will check the time, how fast you are going to do the sums. Okay, so we'll go with some more examples. Here I give one more example. Suppose a chips packet cost 25 rupees. The cost of chips packet is 25 rupees. And what is the cost of a dozen chips packets? That is the question. So first of all, here he given a chips packet means cost of one chips pack is equal to rupees 25. And we are going to find out cost for how many? A dozen. A dozen. Dozen means what? Dozen means 12. Dozen means 12. So we are going to find out for cost of 12 chips packet is equal to how much? Here again. So just now in the example 1 I told, now when the number of chips packets are increasing, so definitely the amount also will increase when we purchase the things. So when both the things are increasing is nothing but multiplication. So how to multiply now? So rupees 25 is multiplied with 12 times because there are 12 chips packets. Now, so if you do in the regular method, 2 5s are 10, 4 plus 1 5. 1 5s are 5, 1 2s are 2, that is 0, this is 10, 3. So now you are getting a cost of 300 rupees. So this is the value for 12 chips packet. As I told again, 12 is multiplied by 25 is multiplied by 12. You can split 10 and 2. So 25 10 times is 250. 25 2 times is 50, which is equal to 300. So there is a possibility to make this method also by doing this calculations, because to save the time. Okay. So whatever here the instead of chips packet it may be other things, other names, other articles, other quantities, and here instead of dozen there may be other things. So dozen, here there are some names called dozen means 12. Okay, so in the coming examples I'm going to give few more points you have to note down. Okay, we'll go with one more question, right? So before I go to next problem, so just now we are discussing about a dozen. Dozen means we have going to take 12 quantities. 12 quantities is equal to 1 dozen we call. Okay, 12 quantities is equal to 1 dozen. Suppose if you take 12 dozens, if you take 12 dozens is equal to, we call 1 gross. So actually 12 dozens means what? 12 times of 12 again, because dozen is nothing but 12 quantities. So 12 to the 144 quantities now. So this is 144 quantities is equal to 1 gross. These are the basic words we use in the chapter Unitary method. Okay, I'll write one more. And 480 pages. 480 pages is called one ream. The bundle, whatever the papers or the bundle of the count of 480, then we call as one ream. So this is also one of the important points, you have to remember it. And also 20 quantities equal to 1 score. You can call 1 score. And just now we discussed 12 quantities is equal to 12 quantities is equal to 1 dozen. So similarly, if you go for the 20 quantities, that is 1 score. And also 100 kgs if you take, 100 kgs if you take, that is 1 quintal. So generally in our unitary method calculations or these things, so quantities, dozens, scores or quintal, so these type of words will come across. So you don't get confused. 1 quintal is nothing but 100 kgs. 1 score is nothing but 20 quantities. And 1 dozen is nothing but 12 quantities. Okay. So here one more example. A book contains 124 pages. A book contains 124 pages. And how many pages are there in 6 such books? So how we are going to write? Number of pages in one book are 124. So we are going to find number of pages in 6 such books. So here what is happening? One book is becoming 6 books. Okay, one book becoming 6 books. That means number of pages compared to one book definitely will increase when we go for 6. So when both sides are increasing, that we are going to multiply. So 125 is multiplied by 6. So 1, 2, 4 is multiplied by 6. That is 6 4s are 24. 12 plus 1, 12 plus 2, 14. 6 and 7. 6 4s are 24. 12 plus 2, 14. 6 plus 1, 7. So there are 744 pages in 6 books. So in this way, so in the last episode we did with the division. This episode we are doing with multiplication. So there is no need of confusion and doing wrong sums in your curriculum, right? So hope you understood this one. So hope you practice well about these 2 exercises what I gave today, that is finding unitary method. Okay, so in the coming episode we'll go with another method of doing these unitary method sums, and thank you for watching.